You have been sent an address to a nice little tea shop that you remember. Oh fuck, I should have gone here for my job that one time. The Jasmine Dragon.
Oh, nice place.
Thank you, young one. Your mother has been saying very nice things about you. She is great at conversation.
Hmm.
Indeed. Hmm.
Alright,
The
I
tea is
guess.
served, and I would rather not bother the both of you. Bye bye, legend. Thank you, ma'am. And he walks out. By the way, I didn't call him a legend or like out of like names or something. That's actually just his name, Mako Legend.
Yeah, I think I remember reading that somewhere.
Yeah, my parent has a son too, named Dave. Seems like a troublemaker
Hmm.
though, rebellious and all that. I totally can't relate.
That also sounds familiar.
Yeah. Hmm. How are you doing?
Uh, fine, I guess. Why?
Cause I'm worried about you for a while now, cause you're my son.
I. Why?
Cause you're my son and I'm allowed to be worried about you because I'm your mother?
I mean, yeah, but. Hmm. You're just not worried about this kind of stuff often.
Well, it has been a while. Things change. You get a job healing a child and a woman, and you suddenly move up in life and you get a new perspective on things.
Wait, what did you do?
I'm a healer.
Oh, you using that
Fun
potion?
fact, magic
Oh,
is weird and it can heal things that sometimes medicine just don't.
huh.
Yeah.
Any one in particular?
Well, technically I'm legally forced to not talk about this stuff, and I don't think it comes up to or conversation too much, but I'm healing a very important woman, and there's also this small child. Both of them are in their deathbeds, basically. I can't really fix the small one. I'm just making sure she doesn't die faster. But the woman probably will recover sometime. I'm getting paid good.
Hmm.
Medics get good money. Although I guess
She
I'm
a
more of a
Brenda?
witch. I don't know. Maybe.
Yellow hair?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not. Look, contract stuff. Why do you care about this stuff anyway?
Hmm.
What have you been working
Just
with?
curious. Uh, Mostly just been around, I guess.
No, come on. Give me a few details.
Um, well, I was gonna work here, and then everything went fucky.
Oh, yes. I actually was with Marty when it happened, so I basically got out untouched.
Either way, I'm sure you would have been fine.
Eh, sometimes bad luck gets you. May not look like it, but I've been in pretty tough situations sometimes. At some point, only my
I'm
brain survived a certain
right.
situation. It was not easy.
Huh.
Yeah, very, very bad. Yeah. I don't think I could pull that again.
So, hmm. Sorry, I'm a bit stuck on this. Why are you actually helping people?
It's a better source of money, and well, this person that I'm working with has some pretty interesting contacts, and I explained to them, hey, I'm a witch, I need blood to do my witch stuff, and hey, it's not wrong, I do use blood for witch stuff, including the healing potions that I use, and, well, I also drink it, because, vampire, also for your dad.
Yeah,
We have plenty of people that are more well inclined to donate to charities, and we take some of that for us. We need to survive somehow. I know it sounds bad, but hey, I need healing sometimes. Accidents happen.
killing people.
Sorry, what did you say?
Better than killing people.
Oh no, I definitely still kill sometimes, but nowadays it's mostly self-defense, and Marty's new job as a bouncer only killed a handful though. Apparently, he's been told to be more less kill and more incapacitate in general.
That is generally what bouncers do, yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's a shame he's still at work, otherwise I would love to have seen you again. I'm pretty sure you grew like 2 inches. You would have loved that.
Yeah, maybe. Can't really
Oh,
tell.
oh, definitely he would.
Hmm.
Are you gonna really use your sunglasses inside? Because, you know.
Yeah, what?
Uh, yeah. Question.
I just like wearing them.
Did you ever grow a third eye too?
No.
Damn. Okay, I pulled a Marty there. I was a little bit too excited about that.
I mean, haven't really been trying to, I
Yeah.
guess.
Honestly, I've been assuming that you have been negligentiating, have been negligence towards your vampire needs. You can't really do vampire
Eh,
stuff if good if you don't practice or do it often enough.
I mean, I've gotten pretty good at the more self-defense kind of things.
Yeah, but still, you gotta get out there and chomp on some people if you want to get good at vampire. I don't
Well,
really have
I'm
to do that
doing
with
one right
random
now.
people. I'm not telling you to do it with random people, but like that one guy that totally no one would miss, like zero people would miss. Give him a jump. You know? I don't really care about these moral stuff now that I, had a re-introspect, but yeah. You find that one
Hmm.
guy who's a total mean person that is evil or something and you give him a chomp. I think that way you could do it, right? And not feel bad about it.
Maybe. But as of now, I haven't met anybody irredeemable.
Oh, everyone technically is redeemable, but there are many, many people who die before that point comes. Except me, your dad, and you, because we are immortal.
Hmm.
We literally have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Look, everyone is redeemable on some sense, but sometimes it just doesn't make out. That's how I get it, at least.
You can see it that way if you want.
I'm allowed to my opinions, and so are you. With that being said,
Yeah.
I'm assuming, well, You haven't said anything about it, but you are in a gang. You were calling
Uh,
me about after you kidnapped two of my quote-unquote superiors? I don't know. I don't really talk to those two little gremlins. You're just like
I
goblins
mean,
sometimes, I'm not even joking.
I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more just have friends that are involved.
Yeah, I see that. Um, have you been completely alright? No, nothing too bad happened. You kind of just moving on with your life.
Yeah, pretty much. I've been able to deal with everything so far.
Okay, good. If you ever need help from a powerful witch, you know where to find me and stuff like that. You see, she reaches out for the tea, and then she also like pulls out from her pocket a little bag. She reaches into the bag and pulls out inside this leather bag. She reaches inside of it, like she reaches all the way with her arm inside of it somehow, and then pulls out a fucking blood bag, and she squeezes it a little bit on the tea, and then puts the bag back in the blood bag inside the leather bag, and she's like, "Ooh, now this is better," and just sips from it. You want some?
No, I'm good, I think.
Yeah, even without the blood, this tea is fantastic. By the way, I feel reinvigorated.
Hmm, that's good,
Give it a try. Come
I
on, it's
guess.
good.
Maybe another time. I'm not really
You are in a tea shop, honey.
hungry.
Also, it's good to blend in with the humans. You gotta get used to that kind of same thing. Some people are more observant than others. Little tip for you.
What do you think I've been doing for the past year,
Yeah,
2 years?
and yet you're not sipping any tea right now. Someone walking down the street could look through
Yeah,
the window. Hmm? Ever thought about
it's
that?
because I'm not thirsty. It's not like people are eating
Or not thirsty because you're
24/7.
all fed. Duh.
My
Wait.
point still stands.
Oh, come on. Ah, that's fine. She sips from it and finishes her cup. Oh, this stuff is so good. It's actually divine on the level. Look, I'll be working in the meat sea. Keep my stuff up. Keep my disguise in. Getting money in. If you ever need anything, you can give me a call. But so you haven't really told me anything about what you've been doing besides, hey, I've been around in a gang. You know,
Um,
got any long-term objectives?
uh, yeah, I guess I can think of a few,
Ooh,
although most are pretty vague.
can I know some?
Uh, hmm, I think the only one that you would be interested in, and probably the only one that you could give any input on, is, trying to help someone.
Ooh, what's the problem at hand?
Hmm. Well, I don't remember their name, and I don't know where they are, or what they look like,
You
but
see
I
her
do know
face
their
like,
last name,
you see her face literally be like, uh-huh.
and I do know her last name, and I know
Okay.
that she has leukemia.
She's like, oh, really? What's her last
Yeah,
name?
Stroheim. You probably know her, I assume.
I've heard about her at some point.
Yeah. Cater trading.
Contract.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit about contracts? Yeah, I'm trading her.
Yeah, I figured.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has been chugging all those potions way too frequently. Her body is deteriorating at a very, very fast pace.
I assume the potions are slowing that process.
As much as they can. When I first started treating her, I noticed that whenever I tried to heal her normally, it just increased the speed of things, so I had to do some real quick changes to stop that. I almost lost the job at the first day. That was worrying. Treating leukemia is a whole mess.
Yeah. There isn't really a cure that's known, as
Mm.
far as I know, and I guess I'm not a
Oh,
doctor.
oh no, there is no cure. There are treatments that basically they shove poison inside of humans and cross their fingers hoping it kills the leukemia, the cancer. And if it does,
Yeah.
yay. If it does not, well, you're fucked for a long, long time.
Hmm. Well, guess if natural means don't work, guess the next leap would just be supernatural stuff. Although I guess
Yeah,
you're trying that a little bit already.
I'm already trying that. And fun fact, magic doesn't solve everything. It's,
Yeah.
it's hard, it's complicated, and as much as it is a great bonus that she's not receiving poison in her veins to kill it, it's still problematic. Steven, do you have anything else to discuss with your mother? Because I'm running out of things.
Hmm. Is there anything that you haven't tried yet? Like beyond magic potions and all that?
I
Something that you know about that might help? Anything?
not really. Again, this is
Mm,
cancer is the ultimate like final boss of sickness. It's it's not something that easy to cure. You would need something very, very powerful from probably ages ago, or maybe even recent, I don't know. You'd need to be a really super powerful cure that is also intelligent enough to kill cells and then immediately replace them with new and healthy ones that are not cancer. That's a magic that I have never heard about in my life.
Alternatively, could develop a way to make it so that she wouldn't need living cells to survive.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's how humans do, they're alive. We all are, but you know.
Hmm.
What, are you planning on busting in and turning her into a zombie?
No,
That would be a
but
way to deal with it.
it would be stupid.
It's stupid, but a way.
Yeah, well, I would prefer to keep a insatiable hunger for blood and flesh out of the equation.
That's fair. Although technically, since assuming you turn her to a zombie, as long as you tell her to not eat anyone, she wouldn't. The thirst would still be there, though.
I would also prefer to keep free will.
Again, don't do it. That's my job currently. Just like
Yeah,
every doctor, I hope people are sick so I can make money out of it.
I think you're a special case there.
In a sense, yeah.
Hmm. I have a weird-ish question.
Alright.
I know vampires and the like can make zombies, but how are other vampires made exactly?
Turning people into vampires?
Could you do that?
The pillar men, what you are and what your father is, they're just like the human species. They fuck and they reproduce. It doesn't happen very often though. But
Right.
vampires like me, admittedly weaker ones, are made through what's called a stone mask. You put it on someone's face, even in animals, you put blood on it, and the mask will stab that thing and turn them into a vampire. I have no fucking clue how that works. Makes no sense. But somehow, turns them into a vampire.
Huh.
Now I'm imagining vampire horses. That sounds so silly.
Sounds like it would be a lot of effort to make a mask made of stone for a horse.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ooh, what about vampire bats? Vampire wolves. No. Vampire ravens. Now that's the good stuff. Well, that would be a cool animal.
Wouldn't they only be able to fly in like shadows? Doesn't that kind of be half the point of flying?
I don't know. I like the imagery in my head.
I guess. Know anything else about these stone masks or
Oh, I have one.
uh, what?
I have one. How do you think I turned into a vampire?
I don't know.
I used the mask, Steven. Well,
Yeah,
I
no,
was
I
I was
just
forced to use
figured.
one. Your dad put it on my face.
Hmm. I'm
Long
surprised you still
story.
have it.
Oh, it's a fond memory of me right now.
Hmm.
I used to bring it out of spite. Now it's out of love.
Weird. Okay.
I'm allowed to be weird.
Yeah, I don't suppose you have it on you.
No. That would be
Yeah.
incredibly stupid. Imagine him walking around with a super powerful item like that.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
By the way, By the way, just because we're in the subject of super powerful weapons, you did hide the arrow properly, right?
Yeah.
Good. You don't want to lose that. It's problematic sometimes.
Also, seem to give it to me without a second thought.
You're my son, first of all. Second, it's just because a lot of people seem to go after it non-stop once they know that it exists. Weirdly enough, if nobody knows about it, but it's hidden in the middle of a bunch of people, it remains untouched.
Interesting.
It's probably more of a case of people know about it, they want it.
Hmm. Is it just like an unconscious thing, or just like a lust for power?
Lust for power. Humans be like that.
Hmm. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Make sure to tell no one. You never know.
Yep. Yeah. Hmm.
Did you find a girlfriend?
What?
Did you find a girlfriend? Or a boyfriend, actually. That's fine.
I don't think so.
Fair enough. I took about a few hundred years. You have time. All the time. Hey.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't really thought about it much, I guess.
Hey. Look,
Hmm.
some people are pretty fine with being by themselves. A lot of the Pillar Men are like that. But I'm gonna be real. Being in love, it's pretty. How do people say it? Pog champ, you know.
Even tilts his head like a confused dog. What?
Apparently, it's a term that youngster humans use to say something is cool or fun.
I think you're making that up. That doesn't sound real.
She pulls out her phone. Watch me prove you wrong. And she starts typing it. And she shows the term to Stephen and examples of usage and etc. Humanity at its worst.
No, no, you made this up. This
I.
is
This is
you made.
proof. This is right here, right
You made
now.
this.
This is called Twitter. It is all over here. Also on Twitch and YouTube. People say the term. It is here. I'm not wrong.
Hey, just to, real quick, hi, it's Blue again. We appreciate you, the viewer.
No, we don't. Go fuck yourself.
Here's Penny. Cringe.
Yeah, Steven, you start scrolling through her phone, seeing like, oh fucking god, that is a real thing people say. It's disgusting.
I can't understand what any of these people are saying.
Me neither, but I'm trying to adapt. It's a modern time.
I still think you're making it up.
I showed you proof. What do you mean?
Those could be altered
Okay,
or
then
something.
go use your phone and search for it then. Also, I'm not a hacker or something. I'm a witch. I do magics. All right.
Yeah, you could have magicked it.
I can't magic the internet. The internet is not magic.
Why not?
Steven, you can't feed a potion to the internet.
Not with that attitude.
Steven, I literally have tried. You can't feed a
How many
potion to the
times?
internet. Too many times.
Hmm.
Too many phones that
Maybe
got
you
washed up.
did you try it on a phone every time?
Computers, TV screens, the Wi-Fi font.
Hmm.
The internet is not magicable.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Steven. It's not, I didn't magic it, alright? It's a real term, people use it, it's as disgusting as it sounds.
I mean, it doesn't sound like that bad.
It's
Like the word I
weird.
don't understand, but
I don't know.
just like
Look,
a
way back
thing.
then, when I started thinking about languages, I thought people would evolve their languages into something better. This is just going diagonally backwards. It's not getting worse, but this is not better either. It's just more confusing, really.
I mean, yeah, I guess the longer stuff is around, the more it changes.
I miss when there was just Sanskrit around. That was good.
I guess. I, eh,
Language at its finest.
I heard Latin was alright.
Yeah. But from Latin it came like Italian and Portuguese and Spanish. Whoa. I don't like
And
those languages.
French, I think.
I guess French too.
Yeah.
French exists.
The romantic languages, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, if they're so romantic, why aren't they gay?
I don't see why the languages wouldn't be happy.
Oh, I don't know. Anything else you'd like to discuss with your mother, Stephen?
Nothing I can think of.
Alright. For the next scene, we're gonna do Stephen, but again. Yeah. Because I don't have a place for this, actually, no, I have a better idea. That's gonna involve more people. Let me find it. Here.
Huh?
Let me just adjust the map real quick.
What if you get a mustache?
Forgot to clean those NPCs. I'm prepared, GM, by the way.
You sure are a good GM.
You sure? Yeah. So in here, let me put some people on the map that are gonna be essential for this. Okay. Mr. Smiley, you are up. Besides Mr. Smiley, we have also where are you? Have Dion and Steven, you're arriving. I can't think of a reason as to why John would be here.
I think John deserves downtime. I think John deserves a nap.
You know what? Fair enough. John deserves a nap. So, hey Blue, good thing you're back. Prepare for Mr. Smiley time.
Ah, fuck me.
No, you never took me to dinner. Anyway, so Mr. Smiley and Dion have been discussing about basically just how to organize better the place, make sure the drugs go in and out, and how to pay for the parties and connect things and stuff. And it has been a relatively pleasant time. Dion is a pretty smart guy, catches up quickly. And Steven,
Yeah,
you wanted to talk to this person.
I did.
You did.
What are you two up to?
Miss Smiley jolted up for a second. Steven. Yes, apologies. We were just discussing territories. I think it was on the new stuff, right, Dion?
Yeah, just trying to figure out organization, how we're gonna deal with all the new territory we've gained recently.
Yeah, boring stuff usually, but it's boring stuff that's also stressful, which is the worst combination, in my opinion.
That does sound pretty annoying.
Yeah, but someone needs to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. At least I'm glad it's one of the smarter people I know.
Well, what can we do for you?
I just want to have a chat with Mr. Smiley.
He points a finger at himself. Me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm here,
I think you would prefer if it was more private.
okay. He kind of stands up like, this isn't like a hesitation, it's more like a confuzzlement. But he's going along with you, yeah.
Okay.
I'll still be here
Sorry,
once you're done.
Yeah, sorry to take him away from you, Dion.
You're
Shouldn't be
good.
long.
So yeah, they follow. Where do you think this scene is taking place so we can just drag you over?
Probably in the back room.
Alright, let me just take you down and... Shoop! Shifting.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. He, has a minor anxiety dilemma as he thinks, oh, well, he's probably going to want to sit, but I kind of want to sit, but what if I doesn't sit and I just weird, and he just tries to lean up against the wall like a cool guy.
Steven sits down. You wanna take a seat?
Yeah, sounds great, actually. Sits down right here. Hands in lap. So, what you want to talk about?
You figured out what I am yet?
Beat. A stand user.
Besides that,
A Steven.
that's true. I meant more, a
Okay.
vampire.
Beat. Looks forward for a minute. Loading for us. There, you can see the gears turning. His head turns back. Excuse me, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Steven? I,
Yeah.
don't know how to tell you this, vampires aren't real?
Hmm. Wow. Yeah, most people think that.
Okay, most people think that?
Yeah. I want to let you know that I only tell you this because I think rather unfairly found out that you yourself aren't exactly human.
Steven?
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck you're on about.
Hmm.
Kind of leans forward, like, are you okay? Did you get knocked on the head or something?
Maybe I should have called that guy with pink hair here.
Excuse me, what?
Hmm? No,
Not
I
important.
moved earlier.
Okay then. Like, no, seriously, wait, what the? Why did you even think that?
Hmm? Oh, another vampire told me.
Aha.
Yeah.
You can see the expression of, is he fucking with me or is he being gaslit? I can't tell which. You can just feel it.
Since you seem a bit hesitant on this whole thing, do you want me to, like, prove it to you or something?
Sure.
Okay. Uh, Let me think of something. I don't want to cut off my hand. That would make a mess. What's like the simplest thing I could do that would prove it? Because I don't want to like mess anything up, I guess.
I don't know, stop breathing?
Oh, that's easy.
So as like, it becomes obvious that Mr. Smiley at first is like, he didn't take in a breath, this will take like a minute tops. A minute passes. Okay, so he's really good at this. 5 more minutes pass. And Mr. Smiley is kind of just like up against the chair like, huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll believe you? Because like, Rock told me when he. Okay, it's just stand like that's not like a stand thing. Like we've seen your stand like has to come out for you to do things like that. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I just thought of another way that could help. Steven is just going to drag a nail across the back of his hand and just like leave a cut there. Bleeds for a moment. Steven reaches into his pocket, pulls out a blood bag, and just grips it. And just slowly the blood drains out of the bag and the wound heals over like nothing happened.
Scramble to the
That's
back, but it's like,
easier.
I see. But like, you walk down the. I think I've seen you walk out in the sun, right?
I usually have an umbrella. And sunscreen.
Okay. Huh. And you say I'm not human.
I mean, that's what I was told. I'm kind of surprised you're not aware. I guess sorry to spring that on you.
Listen, that's Steven, that's and it kind of gets weirdly emotional at this part. Just I yes, I'm not human. I remember my parent. I remember everything like I'm human. That's what I am. And it's like kind of like a second of a record scratching in his head before it's like, yeah, I'm human. Sorry about that. Kind of tugs at his ears a bit and like scratches at him kind of hard for a second. Oh boy. Well, like, kind of thinks for a minute. I mean, like, you know, I said I got picked up, right? Like, kidnapped?
Yeah. I recall.
Maybe they did something to me. Maybe that's what your friend picked up?
Maybe. I can't really say for certain myself. I guess I could get him here. Wonder if he's busy.
I mean, like, how did you even pick that up from the other room?
I don't really know myself. Although I guess I was able to sort of sense him from a different room, so I don't know. Maybe he's just better at that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but like, well, I'm just gonna go on believing for a second that the people who abducted me, did something to me. And Steven, you noticed something. He keeps saying the people who abducted him, but he doesn't say them by name.
Do you have any memories of what happened then?
It's hazy. I remember I was abducted. I didn't look like I do now beforehand. Like, I had normal features, normal ears, normal skin, normal everything. Yeah. I was normal. Wasn't scarred up like this, didn't have all these cuts along my everything. But afterwards, other than that, all I know is that I was kidnapped, I was normal, and I came out like this. Don't remember the faces, don't remember names, nothing. Mr. Rock, he saved me. And, God, I don't know how much he knows either. We haven't really talked about it. Why haven't we? Kind of takes off his mask for a second, and we don't have really a pog to represent this, but I can leave it up to your all's imagination of scarring tissue and just how absolutely fucked this guy's face is. And kind of grips his nose for a second, puts his mask back on. Hey, Steven?
Yeah?
This is probably gonna sound off topic, right? But if our group, Black Hole Suns, whatever we're gonna call ourselves from now on,
Yeah.
if we keep collecting territories, we're gonna like have rules, right? We're gonna like follow them, right? We're not gonna like let anything be broken.
Guess I don't see why we would break our own rules.
I just but like Dream Theater stuff, we're gonna respect that too, right?
I mean, probably. Although I get the feeling that we're... I get the feeling that with this new climate, those kind of conflicts might phase out, at least when higher ups are involved. People with a lot of territory and a lot of gumption, I guess.
Handshake
I
a bit.
do ask, you got a thing for rules?
You remember back at the meeting, right? When I went to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I
Went to splash some water on your face or something?
yeah, something like that. What the Brandos did, circumventing the rules, it just scared me, you know, because say what you want about the old Joe Star in charge, not rhyme, but almost, but at least his rules were respected. At the very least, when he was there, no one would out in the open cause havoc. No one out in the open would do something absolutely immoral. I ain't saying it's perfect because, hell, he kind of waves a hand across his face. I'm an example of where those things break down. But I'm scared because... Steven, do you think there are people on this island that, if given the chance, would inflict real harm on others if they were in charge? If they had the power to do it? Like, I'm not talking about just, like, enforcing their rule and being the top person on top, but, like, doing shit like they did to me. But without anyone following the rules, without any dream theater, that would mean they could do it out in the open and not get fearful.
Hmm. You know, it's probably somebody who would do that. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't really matter too much. Because if they do, then inevitably people are gonna try to stop them.
Holds his hands. Yeah, that's. I guess for me, having this place kind of taps it, having something to fight for. I did less because I believed in something, more just because I wanted to feel safe. A lot of the time, I feel like. Sorry if I'm talking too much, but like. And this is probably gonna sound weird, but Steven, do you know what you're fighting for?
Uh, kind of. Can't really place one specific thing or person right now, but yeah.
Even if you can't, you mind sharing a bit of it? Like, doesn't gotta be specific, just like a scenario or like something that would just really get your blood vampire thing, whatever vampires have going.
It's blood.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
I mean, I guess I just fight for, like, people. I just like helping people. Makes me feel better about things that I've done.
Let's support a bit. I have a hard. This is probably gonna make me sound a bit of a bastard, but I can't really understand that. I I'm more scared around others. That's why I stay behind the DJ booth. That's why I wear this mask. Don't like being looked at by strangers. But kind of looks over at Steven
You
again,
have
leans
people
back.
that you love.
Yeah, I gotta keep him close.
Yeah.
And I'd fight for them, but I don't. This is gonna sound embarrassing to say, but kind of sounded like a hero there. Guy who just likes helping people because he likes helping people, fights for people in general, not really placing things down to a desire as like, oh, I just fight for those I love, but others I don't feel much for. I may be blowing things out of proportion, but you're a good person, Steven. And like, I'm not saying in a way of like, oh, you're one of the good ones, vampire things. Another kind of weirdly supernaturally racist is the term I'm gonna call. But like,
Yeah, I'm familiar.
I think you're just a good person. Like, you don't gotta be a vampire or human to see it.
I try to be.
I. Hmm. Yeah, that puts you way above a lot around here in my book. Huh.
I mean, it's easy to find good in people. Just sometimes they're better at hiding it, I guess. Everybody has their reasons. And I guess as long as they're good reasons, then I can't really judge them for the things that they do.
Last question before I oh god, I go need to talk to Honey real quick, but yeah. Kinda shows himself.
Stuff.
Steven, you're a good person. I'm curious, morbid curiosity, you could say, of how would you react if you met somebody whose good reason wasn't good enough? That the way they looked at the world was kind of flawed in itself, and that even if you could redeem them, that wouldn't be what helped the other people. Like, selfishly, if I met the person who kidnapped me and did what they did to me, I wouldn't be able to find any reason good enough to see it as good. Hell, even if it was as simple as like curing cancer or something, still be hard for me to live and let live, you know?
I guess I get that. But I mean, if they're a bad enough person to the point where the means doesn't justify the end, then I guess I'd kill them. Although I honestly can't think of anybody like that I've met thus far.
Alright, he stands up for a second. Alright, 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 alright. He kind of puts his hands on his shoulders.
What? What?
I'm gonna need you to make me a promise right now.
Sure. Stop.
No matter how bad you think of a person, even if they are a monster through and through, and I mean like a real monster, not like a vampire. I mean like,
Alright.
you see a person, you think, oh, I should just kill them. Like, without a second thought, without thinking. Don't. Don't. Like, do what you need to do to stop them. And maybe you have to kill them, but don't let that be your first answer. I'm not being hypocritical here, but like, find a way to really make them pay for what they did. Not because it's gonna be a bit spiteful of me, but killing them's letting them off easy. And selfishly and hypocritically, I don't think I want you to be a person who can kill with that being your first answer.
I'm confused what you mean by that. I
You kind of
understand kind of what you're getting at, but like,
okay.
would it not be better to, if somebody is irredeemable, would it not just be better to kill them, therefore sparing them and all those that they harmed of any worse fate?
Hmm. Let me think how to say this real quick, because you've stumped me a bit. You're a real tough cookie. You know that? Kind of lets out a nervous laugh.
Yeah, I guess. I just think a lot. Got a lot of time.
Makes
Mr.
sense.
Smiley,
Yeah.
you get a phone call, unfortunately interrupting the conversation.
One moment. Hold on.
Okay.
And you receive information, and oh god, Mr. Rocky is in trouble, and he needs
Alright.
you.
Fuck. Steven, we're gonna continue this talk on
Okay.
life another day, but let me just leave you with this, okay? At the end of the day,
Sure.
everything dies. At the everything day, even the biggest mountains fade to dust. Nothing lasts forever. But just the same, that's the reason life matters. Even if it's the worst person in the world, even if their death is meaningless, or rather their death is meaningful in that no one else is hurt, I still think that, at the very least, no one should feel nothing over it, and no one should just think, oh, that's the easy answer. Because you like helping people, and it's selfish of me to say, but I kind of think I want to protect that a bit. So Don't let it be your first answer. That's all I'm saying.
I assure you it won't be.
All right, I gotta run off because Mr. Rock is getting his ass beat, and I gotta be there.
Oh, yeah, go
And
do that.
let's go back a little bit into the past. Mr. Smiley can go to the Shadow Realm.
Real quick.